So that is a giant frog. I almost stepped on him right there. And then there's his little buddy friend over there. Yeah, look at those big frogs. We're in a really beautiful area of Connecticut.
It's Thayer Brook.
Thayer Brook. We like Connecticut thus far. Especially their gigantic frogs. Man, big boys.
We are just walking down the mountain, or hill, and thought it was really gorgeous with all the blooming mountain laurel. There's just so much of it this time of year. And we've seen a little bit of it so far, but this is the biggest patch of it since New York, certainly. It's just a lot of mountain laurel. It's really gorgeous. So we stopped at this intersection where the Pine Knob Loop, and this little deer, well, big deer really, it's just bedded down right here, just hanging out. Very calm. Must be a late riser. Young buck, I guess. I think he's got.
I don't think so.
Starts of horns. I see your ears and maybe horns. Can't tell, but we'll try not to spook him as we go by.
They heard me get the camera. So we're pretty sure that these beautiful little like hexagon flowers, that's what I keep calling them.
It's mountain laurel.
They're mountain laurels, but I call them hexagon flowers. I love the little like, they're pentagons. They are pentagons.
Sorry to keep correcting.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't actually take the time to count their sides, but we're pretty sure that's mountain laurel. And man, it's gorgeous. You see so many different colors. Makes me very happy. And then there's so many bees. They were like all over this section just a few minutes ago. And now, of course, they're hiding. But it's a pretty great view here in Connecticut. There's a motor speedway like right there. I guess sometimes they have races that you can hear from here, which is kind of cool. What a beautiful day. It's funny to see all the scum down there. All the dirt. It is flowing today. What do you think that's like, a liter a second?
Yeah.
How cool. Right over there. This is Rand's View in Connecticut. We just crossed over Mount Prospect, heading towards Lion's Head. But man, this view, this field is just beautiful. You can tell how humid it is because of how hazy it is over there. Oh my gosh. It is humid today. Well, hello. It is about 11:20 on Monday, June 12th. This is day 56, I believe. We are in the woods of Connecticut. I haven't done one of these walk and talk videos in a while. It's been some serious hiking. And need to devote full attention and energies to hiking and figuring things out. And honestly, we're just living as much in the moment as we can, forgetting that, you know, it'd probably be fun to have a video of our time. So, we've made some really good miles since leaving Wingdale. We were in Wingdale, New York with Chaz's cousins. Shout out to the Sebrings. Thank you for hosting us. We spent about 2.5 days there waiting out the Canadian wildfire smoke. And that was just perfectly timed. We had a blast. Got to help them with a couple small things around their house. And got like so much love and attention from their pets. Oh my God, it was great. And we're going to crush through Connecticut in about 4 days. We entered Connecticut Friday evening, and we should enter Massachusetts today, Monday evening. So that was pretty exciting. We've been running into a lot of fun hikers, a lot of fun stories we've had recently. Yesterday we met and spent most of the day hiking with a couple who are also from North Texas. They have a farm out near Greenville. I can't think of what the city is. What's the city?
Commerce.
Commerce. They're out.
Well, the town is Klondike.
Klondike, yeah. They have a farm out in Klondike, and lived down at the army base near Killeen for a while. And so they've got family in McKinney and Plano, and we're like, hey, we were in Richardson. So had a lot of fun with them yesterday, and last night we had a very hilarious stay in town in a really small town called Falls Village, Connecticut, where there is basically nothing. It's a cute little town, but there's pretty much like an expensive inn / tavern, which is for like tourists, not for thru hikers. But we were able to stay. There's a motorcycle shop that lets you camp in their backyard, and that was an experience. But we did get to stop by the cafe this morning, so we had some delicious breakfast burritos, and I had some iced coffee, and oh boy, we got a steep uphill coming up. But yeah, we're going over like 3 mountains today. I already went over Mount Prospect. We got about 6 miles to Lion's Head. We'll go over that, and then we'll finish our day going up and over Bear Mountain and Mount Race. So I guess that's 4 little mountains.
Another Bear Mountain.
Another Bear Mountain, yes. We already did Bear Mountain in New York, so we're doing it again in Connecticut. This is steep. So I guess 4 mountains today. We'll camp just on the other side and do Mount Everett tomorrow in Massachusetts, which is exciting because tomorrow afternoon we should make it to Great Barrington. Woo! And And y'all, I'm so excited for clam chowder. I have been waiting and waiting for this day. Well, tomorrow. I'm so excited. Whew, there we go. Sorry, I'm breathing so hard. Yeah, it's been hot. It was pretty hot yesterday, and it's humid today, but at least it's cooler. That helps a lot. I think there's a chance for rain today, but any day we've had a chance for rain, it hasn't rained. We've been extraordinarily lucky with weather. We have not had an actual day of rain since Virginia. We got a little rained on a couple nights ago while setting up camp. That was it. There's been a couple mornings we woke up and it drizzled a little bit, but there hasn't been a day of full-blown rain in like a month. So very lucky there. Our rain gear is heavy in our packs, waiting to be used again. Yeah. Excited to make it to Massachusetts. We're only going to be in Massachusetts for about 3 days before we get picked up by Chaz's parents and we head back down to Wingdale to go to the graduation party for Christian. Excited for that again. We really liked Wingdale. I'm looking forward to another New York sandwich, maybe some bagels, maybe a sausage, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. Shout out to Amy. Definitely need all three of those things when we go back for 2 days in New York. Yeah, cruising right along. We've passed 640 something miles now. It's exciting. Really making some good miles. Yeah, I don't have a lot else to say. It's difficult hiking. That's why I don't take as many videos or talk to the camera as much as I was when it was a little bit flatter. But as you can see, it's just beautiful out here. Today is nicer because there is a breeze. Did not have a breeze the last couple days in Connecticut, and that was difficult. So, any thoughts, Chaz?
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, he says it's just gorgeous. I concur. So, we will see y'all up trail. We're just gonna go straight up there. Oh my gosh. Connecticut. Yeah. Oh my gosh, can you believe this view? Oh, the breeze. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me, but man, it's awesome up here. So I'm reasonably certain we were just over there this morning. I think that's the Schaghticoke or something mountain. And then we came across there.
Yeah, there's the house with the octagon.
Yeah. Yeah. What an incredible view. We're going to sit here and eat lunch at 3 p.m. Awesome. God, Connecticut's amazing. Hello from the summit of Bear Mountain, Connecticut. Yeah. Amazing. We're up this huge pile of rocks. We came from over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Woo! Sorry, I shouldn't have done that on the video. So that's Twin Lakes there. Apparently on a clear day, you can see, let's see here. Mount Greylock is that way, which is the tallest peak in, oh wait, that might be tomorrow. The tallest peak in Massachusetts is Mount Greylock, and it's due north. But I think tomorrow, if it were clear, we could see it. Maybe not from here. Oh my gosh, it's chilly. Woo! I think this was a really fun little taste of what it's probably going to be like in New Hampshire. Just like the style of climbing and hiking up here. It's chilly, man, and breezy. Woo! Amazing.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Now we just have to climb down. Cool. Cool.
There she is.
Hello. Greetings from Mount Everett. We have climbed 2 mountains today in like 4 hours, which is miserable and challenging. That's right, challenging. And the comments on our guide app said that, oh yeah, the climbs to the summit are grueling, but the views are worth it. So I would just like to share with you the incredible views that we have right now. Woo! Look at that. Like, man, I can see all the way to Boston, I think. Do you see that skyline like way back there? Yeah, and then whoa. Hello? Oh, hi! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hello. I was just taking a video. There's a secret shelter over here. So if you keep going there's a path to the right and you'll hit us.
All right.
Our Texas friends are just behind us, and so they heard me screaming. But yeah, whew. But if you look to the north here, I'm going to continue on with my joke that nobody wants me to continue on with. But if you keep looking to the north here, that's Mount Greylock. But yeah, you can definitely see the Boston skyline over there. And actually, the view is a lot better. It was so socked in earlier that like it felt like you were breathing in the clouds. So we were told, the comments suggest that this Mount Everett is akin to what it's like to hike in the Whites. Yeah. And I would say it wasn't bad. It was hard and it was long. It took us 3 hours to go 4 miles. But we're here. We're on the other side. We're in high spirits. So yeah. I really can't complain, which feels good. So I'm hoping our friends are going to be walking up here soon, since they just scared the bejesus out of me. But yeah, this is a secret shelter. We haven't been to the building yet, but there's a bench there and there's a picnic table here. They don't want people camping here overnight for whatever reason, because of rules, I guess. I don't know. So it's not listed on the map. It's just listed as a viewpoint. But yeah, as you can tell, it must be a really popular view. I can see why. So it's chilly today. It poured last night at camp. Luckily though, we have really not walked in it. It's really just been when the wind blows, the trees pee on you. That's what we call it, tree pee. Tree pee. So, yeah, I'm hoping our friends are gonna pop in and we'll get to chat with them about their experience up Mount Everett. So, yeah, it's a good day. At least we're not in an office at a desk, right?
Pretty good. Plus, I just got a text that the union is refunding me $129.03.
Well, hey!
I must have overpaid my last couple months at the railroad. That's really funny.
Wait, they're gonna refund you, or you have to pay them?
No, they're giving me money. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Maybe we can use it to get some clam chowder.
Ah.
So we've seen these little orange lizards before. I didn't know they never were moving. I think we scared them. Okay, it's a small lizard-like thing. Oh my
I think it's cool to see it. That's all I'm trying to say. See it moving, because we've seen it before, and I thought it was made of plastic because they never moved. Well, now we've got proof. These little orange, bright orange guys are real. They do move. They're kind of derpy. It's a little adorable.
I think he's cold.
Yeah, I bet he is cold. Chilly today. Sorry for the road noise. It's Friday, June 16th, and it's been a couple of tough days. And not because we're hiking, because we're not hiking. Pretty much right after probably the last video I took was on Mount Everett, and pretty much right after that I came down with something. I had been not feeling great that morning. It was Tuesday. But by the time we got to like the bottom of Everett, I mean, it was all I could do to stand up. I was so nauseated. I had a terrible sore throat, and it turns out I had a fever. And I hiked like 6.5 miles down a mountain with a fever, which I don't recommend anyone do. And we ended up having to cut our day 1.8 miles short to the first major road, and we caught a shuttle into Great Barrington, and we stayed at a motel, and I pretty much stayed in bed for like 2.5 days, and I felt terrible. This fever was coming and going, but this morning I was like feeling better. Like yesterday afternoon I felt fine. And you know, then this morning I was feeling like a little not great, but mostly I was feeling good. And so we're like, okay, well let's modify our plan, and let's pick up that 1.8 that we skipped on Tuesday. And then if I'm not feeling good, we can come back to town. And then if I'm feeling fine, we'll do 6 miles to the next shelter. And the 1.8 miles was super easy, but I got this like terrible headache, and it felt like my body was telling me no, that this is not a good idea. And so it's with a heavy heart that we're going back to Great Barrington. They have a community center, and like I'm feeling well enough that I don't think I need to stay in a hotel. I'm fine to camp, and so they have a community center that lets you camp for free. So we're going back to town, but we're not going to stay in a hotel, which is nice just from a budget perspective. Because we were in a hotel Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and last night, and I'm just trying not to be sad about losing like what felt like really good miles. You know, I didn't plan to get sick, and it happens, and this is a pretty mild sickness. Like I think I just caught a bug, like a little, stomach bug or something. I don't feel like I have Lyme disease or like West Nile virus or anything, like any of the major things that like could really, knock you out. So, and Chaz is back.
Believe what I found.
Oh.
It doesn't spoil the surprise because this won't come out until after Father's Day, but I found the most perfect Father's Day card. The photographer was in there.
Oh, really?
So I got to talk to her. And I don't know if you can see what she titled this.
What's it say?
It says Boss. And so the black, longhorn, he's some sort of Highland.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's something my dad always talks about, a black longhorn, sort of.
Yeah.
And then also that it's
titled Boss.
So.
That's a perfect, because Sunday is Father's Day. So I'm just doing our little video to update, and we're going back to town. We have decided also, I'm feeling well enough with my stomach that now we're actually on our way to town. We're going to stop at the Fiddleheads Grill and get some clam chowder. I couldn't justify getting clam chowder when I was feeling sick to my stomach. So now we're going to go get us a bowl and hang out in town for the afternoon again. And it's funny because we had planned Chaz's family's having a big graduation party tomorrow in Wingdale, New York, and so his parents were always planning to come pick us up tomorrow and take us to Wingdale, and we're gonna be there tomorrow and then part of Sunday and then get dropped off again on Sunday. And so like this feels like, you know, I'm gonna get an extra 2 days off anyways, so there's no reason to push today.
Yeah.
So
Better to recuperate fully, and
yeah,
that's kind of what the original plan was anyway, since we had that one little section to complete to Route 7, and it was perfect.
So we finished the 1.8 to Route 7, so now we are officially on the new map on Far Out, which is the most important part, honestly. So you eat your sandwich before we go get chowder?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That way I can just get a small.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad to be feeling so much better. I'm sad to not be 100%, but we're not in any rush. Katahdin's not going to close before we get there. So it's a good sandwich. Yeah. We've made
not a New York deli sandwich, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Packed out sandwiches hit different, I'll say. So anyways, huh? Nah, I'm okay. I want some chowder. So that's the update. Since I think the last video I would have taken on Mount Everett. It's also sad because we're getting away from some of the people we were hiking around.
We'll get some coming up towards us.
But, oh yeah, that's true. Field trip might catch up to us now. So.
And wherever Blink is.
Yeah, Blink, if you ever see this, we'd love for you to catch up to us. So. Not the week we were hoping to have, but it could be so much worse. So we're thankful for what we have. So.
Next.
10 years ago, I lived in Western Massachusetts, and I was obsessed with clam chowder. And when I moved back to the Midwest into Texas, I never had a bowl of clam chowder I enjoyed. This is my first bowl of Massachusetts clam chowder. I'm so excited.
Ray never got yelled at from the stands.
It's so good. I'm so excited.